Hey everyone, this is a video of a sink I built for my tent. I do live full time in my tent, so I needed a sink. And this sink is basically the best for me. It works for me for what I need it. I know it's not going to work for everyone, but maybe you'll get some ideas out of it. And I'm going to explain why I built it the way I did. First off, I have two 5-gallon water jugs, and on the right side, I have the clean water. On the left side, I have the dirty water. Next up, we're gonna head to the back of the sink, and there's this stainless steel hose that runs from the bottom of the sink down and connects to a clear hose, which is connected with an adapter, and that clear hose runs down to the foot pump. As you can see, the foot pump on the right side, it distributes the water to the faucet. On the left side, it sucks the water from the clean water jug. And that foot pump I purchased at Amazon as well. You could see the hose coming out of the freshwater jug right there. And this is, I know it doesn't look very well put together, but this is how I decided to do it for certain reasons. And I'm going to try to explain why. And the reason why I don't have it permanently placed and it's hanging loose, it's because I could always just chunk whatever is inside the sink. I could chunk it in the trash can, I just pick it up and dump it in the trash or whatnot, or dump it outside if it's water, and it doesn't all have to go to the dirty jug. And the f- the funnel underneath the sink, I have it on strings because it was just gonna be way too hard to glue it to the bottom of the sink. And if I did pick up the sink to chunk stuff from the sink, then the funnel was another piece that was gonna be there, and it would have complicated everything. So I put strings. I drilled some holes to the wood in the sink, and I ran the string through those holes just so I could center it right under the sink, and that way I wouldn't have any spills or anything like that. And it works for me this way. If I want to update it, if I want to switch it out, if I want to do anything to it, I can, because nothing is placed there permanently. So it just makes it easier for me if I want to do something different later on. And even though it doesn't look too bad, really no one's gonna see it because first of all, I'm in a tent and I have very few visitors out here. And second of all, the extra pieces that I put on the side of the sink covers it when it's laying down, so that works for me. And these are collapsible brackets, so both pieces do collapse whenever they're not in use. And that's the best way that I could do it because I save space whenever I'm not using them. And whenever I do need to use them, I just pop them up and I have a lot of counter space, way more than I need, to be honest. I do have a 3 burner stove, camping stove, and it does fit on the longer piece of wood that pops up, and I use the other small piece to basically do everything else that I need to do when I'm cooking or washing dishes or whatnot. So this is the best way and the only way that I saw me having enough counter space to do what I need to do and to be able to put it away whenever I wasn't using it. Now the faucet does have an on switch, so if you press the pump, water is gonna come out, and if you turn it off, then if you press the pump, water won't come out. I really don't care for that, but this is the cheapest faucet that I found on Amazon that I liked, and that's why I bought it. This is the foot pump in action. The harder you press on it, the more pressure you'll get from the faucet. So all in all, I think I spent somewhere around $100 without counting the wood. So each water jug was $15. The faucet was approximately 25. The foot pump was approximately 30. And the sink, the funnel, the clear hoses, the adapter, give or take around 15 to $20 for all of that. And then the brackets for each pair was $8 a piece. So I bought two of those. And then you add the wood to that. So depending on what size of wood and what quality of wood you want, then that's gonna depend on your final price. But for me, it's worth it. I use it every day, and it helps me a lot. It gives me a lot of room, and it gives me a lot of counter space. So this is exactly what I needed, and this is how I built it.